Hey guys, this is my house. I know, pretty snazzy. But, so yeah, this is my Madagascar Geography Now video. So, hope you enjoy it. And, I hope you like it better than Anthony's.
It's time to learn geography.
If I had to describe Madagascar, I would call it the African version of France. But it's kind of hard to tell if they're proud of it or not. You'll see what I mean later. Let's go dissect the flag. The Madagascan flag is probably the most boring flag that you'll ever see. It's 3 boxes with a green, a red, and a white tint to them. The red symbolizes sovereignty, the green means hope, and white stands for purity. But they have some more meanings too. Red and white are the colors of the Merina Kingdom, which was a big part of Madagascan culture. And the green is the color of the Hova, or the peasant commoners in Madagascar, that played a huge role in their anti-France sort of phase. Now let's go to political geography. The capital of Madagascar is Antananarivo. They use the Malagasy franc as their currency, and they are not like us, and they use the metric system. Madagascar is 226,657 miles in area, a little less than twice the size of Arizona. So if you get that through your head, their coastline is about 3,000 miles long, and they are separated from Africa by the Mozambique Channel. And this channel is a nice place to start physical geography. Madagascar is right smack dab in the middle of the Indian Ocean. It's actually the 4th largest island in the world. It's actually called the Great Red Island because of how big it is and because of the red lateritic soil that's in its grounds. Madagascar is actually made up of plenty of different regions, but I'm going to be covering 4 today. So there's the East Coast, and that's really just a bunch of lowlands and an intermediate zone. The lowlands are about 50 kilometers wide, and this is actually formed by the sedimentation of alluvial soils. The intermediate zone is kind of covered in ravine. Well, not really covered in ravines, but I mean, you get what I mean. The Tanana Massif holds the highest point of the entire island at 2,880 meters. It also has an 800-kilometer-long lagoon formed naturally by the washing of sand upon the island by the Indian Ocean currents and by the silting of rivers. It is a phenomenal natural feature of the coast. The Central Highlands contain a wide range of altitude from 800 to 1,800 meters. It also has a very diverse landscape, such as rounded and eroded hills, massive granite outcrops, extinct volcanoes, eroded peneplains, and alluvial plains and marshes, which have been converted into irrigated rice fields. Finally, the West Coast is also full of sedimentary formations, much like its polar opposite, the East Coast, literally. The unique area is a natural cyclone shelter, and that is one of the reasons why, since ancient times, that part of Madagascar has been home to adventurers, explorers, traders, and even pirates. And that is actually a great place to transfer into demographics. Madagascar's population is around 26,160,419 people. And even though that sounds very specific, it's actually really hard to tell. There hasn't really been a census taken in Madagascar since 1993. An attempt was trying to be carried out in 2009, but it never happened because of political instability. In 2010, the percentage of people 65 or older was actually only 3.1%, and that is really low. Madagascar contains the Malagasy people, which is the result of intermingling immigrants from all over Europe, Africa, some parts of Asia. Madagascar can easily be divided into 18 different tribes, with no tribe actually having any reigning power over another. Major ethnic groups include the Malayo-Indonesian and the Kodiars. Religions can actually be categorized into the following three religions: Christianity, which is at 41%, Muslim at 7%, and at 52% indigenous beliefs. This 52% believe in the all-powerful God known as Zanahari, or the Creator. It's also known as Andriamanitra, or the sweet or fragrant Lord. They also believe that the dead tie humans to this god and can influence the living to do good or bad. They also consider French and Malagasy their language. And that is where we go into the friend zone. I've had plenty of experience. This is the Madagascan friend zone. Madagascar has a whole bunch of embassies and consulates in Canada, France, and Germany, and most of its markets for imports and exports include France, US, Germany, and Japan. So obviously France and Germany, they're on the high end for best friends, but when it comes to their best friend, I'd have to go with France because, I mean, Madagascar has 10 embassies with France, and it's their top import and export market. But to understand why they're really best friends, you have to go back. You have to go back in time to a little disagreement called World War II. In the middle of World War II, Madagascar became a French protectorate. But soon after the war, Madagascar demanded to go solo again, and a revolutionary war sprung out. And Madagascar became its individual country. Madagascar and France are now on good terms and are actually very similar in politics and culturally too. Many European immigrants actually came to Madagascar to introduce their beliefs and values. Madagascar also relies on France for some very important necessities. They also consider French one of their official languages. So, I mean, like always, I'm right. So, as you can see, Madagascar is actually nothing like the little kid movie that you watched when you were 5 years old. Except for the fact that they do have penguins. I know, right? That's mind-blowing. That means I was lying. Thank you for watching my geography now on Madagascar, and I hope that you learned something, and hopefully it's more helpful. It's backwards!
No, it won't be in the recording.
But, yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something more than Anthony's. So, yeah. Hey, guys, this is more of my house. I know, punch it back. And here is actually a lizard. So, I don't know if you guys can see her. It's hard to tell because it's on face cam. Let's try to, there she is. Say hi to Razor. Okay, well, that was Madagascar. If you liked, please subscribe, turn on push notifications, and smash that like button. Am I right? So, I will see you again on the Congo.